Second meeting of the season between these two teams. Canadiens beat the Rangers in Madison Square Garden in an overtime game. Henrik Lundqvist was not the starter in that one. That was Kevin Weeks. Mike Ryder got the goal. And Jose Theodore across the way. These two guys played against each other in the Swedish Elite League last year, John, in the playoffs.
So guess who got the best of who? Lundqvist won the championship. And one of those rounds was against Theodore, right?
They won. His Lundqvist team won in 5 games in the semifinals. Mark Jonette, Kevin Pollock, the referees tonight. Start of a home-and-home. Same two teams Monday night at Madison Square Garden. Michael Nylander and Saku Koivu for the opening face-off. Here we go. Nylander, Jagr, and Straka with Teuton on the puck and Kasparaitis on defense for the Rangers. Montreal, Alexei Kovalov with Saku Koivu in the middle and Alexander Perezhogin on the left wing. Koivu with a takeaway and back into the Rangers zone.
The home team gets the last choice for matchups, and it's interesting. Montreal decided to go with Koivu against the Nylander-Jagr line.
Kasparaitis for Jagr, able to chip it clear. Racing forward is Straka. Straka with Nylander. Pass to Nylander, broken up by Rivet. Good play, and Rivet just reached out long enough to tip it away. Craig Rivet comes back to get the puck. And the Rangers have changed lines. Canadiens do as well. Montreal coming off a 4-3 overtime loss to Ottawa on Thursday night. Canadiens have won 6 one-goal games. They've lost a couple. They've played a lot of close games.
Rangers' second line, but Montreal's third line.
Ruchinski, one-time Canadian, playing it. Shot by Malik high around the glass all the way out of the zone.
And Sam, that means that line we talked about, the Ribeiro line, will come out next against the Rangers. A pretty good checking line, probably centered by Betts. I would think that'll be the matchup.
Rangers have Ruchinski, and Fedorov stays on this line. He seemed to get better as the game went on Thursday night. Looked a little uptight first 2 periods. Third period played a lot better. Michael Roosevelt gains the zone. Long shot. Ooh, a little tricky shot. And Theodore had a little problem with it.
Here comes that Ribeiro line now. And yes, it's against the Betts line.
Puck is coming all the way down. Zednik hustles to it. Got to it. Nice play. Put it in front. It was knocked out of the zone.
Montreal changing their defense. That's why the left defenseman wasn't there to take a shot.
Ryder gave it up to Jason Strudwick. Rangers have scratched Jeff Tafe and the defenseman Maxim Kondrachev. Peter Pruka has been sent to Hartford to play. They have games tonight and tomorrow night. He'll play in those games. Matthew Dandino puts one on goal. It was stopped by Lundqvist. Lundqvist telling us this morning, Rangers come across 3-on-2. Here's Neiman into the middle pits, and he's checked from behind by Dandino.
What a back check job by Dandino. My goodness.
Dandino playing up front here. He has played a lot of defense. In fact, played defense with the Red Wings, but actually came into the NHL as a forward. Starting to say that Lundqvist enjoying the chance to play game after game. What a rush by Moore! And Moore scores! Dominic Moore with a beautiful goal! Gives the Rangers a 1-0 lead.
He seems to like playing against Montreal, doesn't he?
Every point he scored in the NHL has been against Montreal.
It's almost remarkable. Inside, outside. Look at his legs. He just kept them going. And that's against Markov, who's been one of Montreal's best defensemen this season. Inside, now he goes outside. Watch him use his left leg to shield the stick there. And went right around and popped the puck off the goalpost, right around Theodore. 1-0 Rangers. What a brilliant goal, a brilliant goal.
Wow, that is the best move we have seen Dominic Moore make. That is a tremendous goal. Canadiens were victimized by a tremendous goal the other night.
They got to change the schedule.
By Jason Spezza.
They're still talking about that goal up here. It was an overtime goal. Ottawa beating Montreal, and Spezza was brilliant. That one there was almost as good.
Oh,
Sam, they got to play Montreal 82 times just for Moore to get himself more points.
He loves it. His NHL debut was in Montreal. He had 3 assists. Then he got a goal, his first NHL goal against Montreal. So Moore gets the goal from Ward and Teuton at 2:46, and the Rangers score the first goal of the game, as they have done
Every game but 2.
10 times now in 12 games this season. Wow. Deflection, a save. Malik put it toward the net, and it may have been Straka on the deflection.
That was a good deflection. The Rangers have scored first in every game but 2. Both of those games were the Islander games. Other than that, they've had just terrific starts. And here they've had a good start. Nothing but a couple of bad angle shots against Lundqvist. And the other side of the ice, the Rangers have actually had 2 or 3 odd man rushes that they haven't had shots on yet. And then Moore made the brilliant play, getting the assists from Ward and Tootin. Brilliant play.
Away with the puck is Perezhogin. Stops at the line and turns it back.
No penalties yet either. That's 4 minutes in. Both these teams, you can see, really trying to be intelligent regarding taking penalties.
This line of Koivu, Kovalov, and Perezhogin has not scored the last 2 games. So this morning at the practice, Coach Claude Julien was talking to the players, had a long talk with Alexei Kovalov about what he would give away. Ruchin to Ruchinski, save made by Theodore.
Play by Fedorov to set that up along the near boards.
Koivu the other way. Koivu against Poti. Poti poked it away. Perezhogin going for it. It's stopped by Lundqvist. And played by Poti. Poti and Strudwick on defense. Jason Strudwick had a solid game for the Rangers on defense against the Islanders. Played strong and did not take any penalties. Here's Kasparaitis coming down the middle. Nice feed to Ward. Save, Theodore.
That might have been offside.
Rangers getting chances. You think so, John?
Oh, it was close. The Rangers right now are by far the sharper of the 2 teams. By far.
Tootin turned it to Betts. Betts moves in with Ward. Ward gets a shot off, stick to side by Theodore.
Right? Montreal playing Ottawa in their last game. That's a major rivalry for this club. And I'm wondering if they're just a little flat to start. And the Rangers should take advantage of it as much as they can.
Bula's shot was blocked by Tootin. Bula's on with Bonk and Bejan. And Niemann hustles in, and a save made by Theodore. And a penalty for holding coming up.
I'm wondering who's getting it. Niemann wanted a penalty shot, but I think Niemann's going to get the penalty.
You're right.
I think Niemann grabbed a hold of him to go around him with his left arm, lost his glove, and he tried hard. It's almost a habit. He reaches in with his left arm. It's a one-on-one. Look at his left arm. He grabbed the Montreal player. Yeah, that's the appropriate call. It's a good call, even though he got the shot on goal. If he scored, it wouldn't have counted. Look at Fedorov's hit there. And that was on Souray, who's a big defenseman. Fedorov, 240 pounds, got the job done, set up a great scoring chance.
First power play of the game. Niemann for holding at 5:24. Watch out for the Canadiens. 9 power play goals last 5 games. And Lundqvist was hooked down. Nothing called on the play. Oh, man. The referees missed that big time.
So did I. I was watching the puck.
Ribeiro out to the point. Across to Markov. Cross ice pass. Good play by Moore. And he clears.
Moore's sharp. That's a good read by him defensively. Remember, he scored the brilliant goal. That is a great read. Got his stick down, prepared for the diagonal pass.
John, Moore's presence has been really valuable to the Rangers. He's given them energy when he plays. His penalty killing has been outstanding.
Yager keeps saying it. The 3rd and 4th lines are the best 3rd and 4th lines he's ever played with.
Ruchin clears the zone, but gave it up to Markov. Then Ruchin deflects the pass and sends it in. 1 minute to go. The Montreal power play. 6:25 gone by in the first. Rangers have a 1-0 lead as Craig Rivet moves up for Montreal. Leads Perezhogin. And it's sent back. Francis Bouillon with it.
Fans getting a little antsy here in Montreal. That's a good sign for the visiting team.
Matthew Dandino fires around the boards. Perezhogin checked by Ward. Ward, the former first-round pick of the Canadiens. The takeaway and a clear. Theodore stops it for Dandino. 30 seconds to go in the Niemann penalty. Dandino, Yager seeing penalty killing time because he hadn't played much. He had only 1 shift thus far. So Yager's on as a penalty killer with Nylander. Koivu to the point. Dandino back to Koivu. Bullets in the slot. Koivu fakes. Kovalov looking. Out to the point. Dandino shoots. Save. Lundqvist. He's got the puck.
Kovalov waited until everybody collapsed in front of Lundqvist. And then Dandino able to get the point shot away. And what was good about the shot is that it was high enough for the goaltender Lundqvist to not allow a rebound. Only 6 seconds to go now on the Niemann penalty. So it'll be one important faceoff coming up. Look at everybody collapse right down low. Right down in there. Everybody's down low. There's the shot and a good save and no rebound from Lundqvist. Now you talked about Lundqvist getting knocked down. He handled the puck. He knew he better get back. Oh yeah, he had the stick from Ryder caught up into his right side. Hawkeye Rosen caught that one.
Man. Koivu wins the face-off. The puck comes out of the zone and the power play is over. A good kill for the Rangers. Teams at full strength. Rangers lead 1-0. Take the puck away. Give it away. Shot by Dagenais is a save. Pierre Dagenais with a good hit on Roosevelt. Dagenais, who's been one-time second-line winger, been dropped down because he wasn't scoring. But came on with a strong shift thus far. Mike Komisarek moving it to Steve Bégin.
You know, Montreal's a quick team. When they get their game going, don't turn the puck over at their blue line. All your forwards get trapped if you do that.
Bégin with a hit on Fedorov. The puck bounces down, and Ruchin is there to play it. Soure's pass a little too far for Bégin. Strudwick back after it. Bodie moves it. And it's taken away by Radek Bonk. Bonk centers, and it's tipped away. Alert play by Lundqvist. Long shot off the skate. Nylander got his skate on that point shot. Around to Straka. He's hit by Bégin. Montreal getting physical.
Strudwick won a loose puck battle behind the net. He's big enough to do that.
Nylander down the boards for Straka. Straka is tied for 4th in the league in assists. Got it around to Jágr. Working some magic in the corner. Tootin blocked in front.
Do you hear the people in the building ooh and ah after he made the move on Bégin in the corner?
Sheldon Soure plays it deep. Tootin off the boards. It's blocked by Kovalov and taken away by Nylander. His pass was blocked by Bulis.
Rangers now with a few turnovers just inside their own blue line. Dangerous.
Nieminen knocked away by Markov. Kovalov dropped it off. Good movement by the Canadiens. Here's Markov in. Markov. Kovalov save. Lundqvist holds. 9:23 gone by in the first. Rangers lead 1-0. From our Infinity quotebook, Radek Bonk on Jaromir Jágr. He wants to play and prove he's the best. I think the lockout was a good thing for him. The new rules suit him, and he has confidence after he was the best player in Europe last year.
And he has terrific communication with his coaching staff. All of them. Watch this move. Hello, goodbye. All the people in the building went, ooh, did you see that one? Yes, he has tons of confidence with a puck right now.
He is second in the NHL in scoring with 17 points. Leads the league with 10 goals. Eric Staal, who had a hat trick for Carolina last night, leads the league with 18 points. Pierre Dagenais looking for the puck. Rangers move it ahead and kept in by Bouillon and kicked out. And Blair Betts controls.
The offside.
Theodore plays it. Rangers touch up and get back onside.
Chris Higgins on the ice, left winger from Long Island, Smithtown, Long Island.
Who got his first NHL goal against the Rangers. That shot deflected by Betts up into the crowd and play stops.
Sam, I was watching some television up here in Canada. They always, of course, hockey. They've developed a new puck that's white, absolutely white, the same color as the ice, to be used in practices for the goaltenders to focus more on finding the puck when it's shot to them during practices. The Toronto Maple Leafs have been using it with their goaltenders. Belfour's had a great start to his season.
What do you think about that?
I think it's a great idea to find the puck that's white. You really have to look for it with your eyes to find it when it's a white puck coming off of white ice.
Cut by Rivet, save made by Lundqvist. But John, you know, you say hockey. Last night I turned on the sports channel here in Montreal.
Yeah.
They led with Canadian Football League, Edmonton against the BC Lions. What's going on? I said, where's the hockey?
Edmonton won a tight game.
Jan Bulis hounded by Jágr, hit by Poti. Bégin in the corner. Now it's Bulis against Poti, tapped away by Strudwick. Straka, Bégin with a hit on him. Good support from Nylander, and Straka comes out with a puck. Nylander Two good passes. Yager wants it. He scores! Off the glove of Jose Theodore. Jaromir Jagr gives the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
You know, Yager's starting to learn how to fire the puck off the pass. He said Sergei Gonchar in Washington taught him to do it. This is back in the Rangers zone. Look at Nylander come in with Straka. Now they find a way to work the puck outside the zone. Now they go through the neutral zone. Watch the little pass. And Nylander, you thought shot, no. And nobody went to Yager. Yager's a left winger. He went to the right side of the ice to find open ice. And it was kind of one of those change-up shots that Theodore waved his right hand at and clipped the puck and maybe even put the puck that might have gone over top down underneath the crossbar. Rangers lead 2-0. You can see Yager. He read the play. They all read the play, Sam. Those three forwards, Straka, Nylander, and Yager, read that up the ice, and it wasn't even quick. Look at that.
He's moving up. Moving on up. Tied with Michel Goulet. One behind. One-time teammate Ron Francis. Zure, 2-0 Rangers. Good start to the game. Dominic Moore and Jaromir Jagr, the goal scorers. And the Rangers scoring 5-on-5. Mike Komisarek. Jagr with his 11th of the season. That leads the league from Straka and Nylander at 10:37. Good hit by Sure.
Yeah, he's trying to fire his team up, fire the building up. Sure wants to get a little bit nasty on the ice. It's a good idea because the Rangers have taken the building is not part of the Montreal game right now.
Right. Played deep. Kasparaitis checked by Zednik.
The centermen are down low helping, aren't they?
Ryder's pass deflected away and out of the zone.
That was Moore down there helping out the defenseman all the way back to the corner. Earlier it was Nylander before the Rangers scored.
There's Ruchinski moving in. Trying to beat Dandino one-on-one. Long shot by Malik. Ruchinski scores on the rebound. 3-0 Rangers. The one-time Canadian, Martin Ruchinski.
Right now, the head coach, Julien, is talking to Doug Jarvis, and maybe they're thinking of a goaltending change. Still 8:15 to go in this period. There's the turnover. Ruchinski moves in. He didn't know Ruchin was behind him. He got stripped of the puck. Bouillon with a bad turnover. Malik the shot on goal. And Ruchinski, who's a left-handed shot, just faced the open net, and the puck came to him. Right here, bang. 3-0, and Theodore has gone to the bench. He's getting some water during the timeout. The fans thought there was going to be a change, but there isn't.
No.
There's a timeout called. I think the fans thought there was a change, and I looked at the other side of the bench, and the goalie's there, and he hadn't moved. Yeah. The backup goalie, Dennis. So he's calling a timeout. Is Claude Julien, and he's lecturing his club. They are flat, and the Rangers are doing everything absolutely right.
That is the young backup.
Yannick Dennis. He played his first game in the NHL, Sam, in Atlanta, shutout,
yeah.
and was brilliant in the game. But he hasn't played much. Yannick Dennis is his name. Here's the Panasonic digital replay of the goal. Watch, Bouillon just gave it away. Shot on goal, and Montreal just not sharp, and the Rangers right on top of their game.
6th goal of the season for Martin Ruchinski, who's had a terrific start to the season, John.
It's just part of that Czech Republic connection. It's just on a roll. Straka, Jagr, Roosevelt, Malik, Ruchinski, all of them.
You made a good point. Malik with a tough shot on goal.
He made sure, yeah, made sure it was on.
Near the side, Ruchinski from Malik at 11:45. So the 2 goals by Jagr and Ruchinski coming a minute and 8 seconds apart. No icing. Roosevelt around the boards. Pass Perezhogin. Fedorov couldn't clear. Now the Rangers send it down. It's going to be an icing. No. Icing waved off.
The defenseman turned the wrong way. He could have played it. That was Rive.
Okay. Long pass to Kovalov. Long shot knocked away by Lundqvist. Boulos against Betts behind the net. Now it's Bonk trying to put it out in front of his block.
See, on a play like that, I think the goaltender Lundqvist should have held on to the puck.
Change in lines here for Claude Julien. He had Kovalov out there with Boulos and Bonk. And Kovalov goes on and Bejan comes on. Kovalov went to the bench. Strudwick blocked by Bejan. Bejan's been aggressive on the forecheck. Boulos working against Pody, and penalty upcoming.
It might be Boulos for holding the stick. Yeah,
Boulos.
Good call.
Rangers power play coming up.
That's Betts down low helping his teammates. The Rangers making sure their centerman is helping and supporting, and there was the grab of the stick by Boulis on Poti. Poti thought he was going to get the penalty at first. During the TV timeout, you see the referee having a long discussion with Lundqvist. I don't know if that's about moving the puck or if it's about that play where he got tripped up and you thought it should have been a major penalty. I'm not sure.
Not a major, just a penalty.
I know, you said the guy should have had 18 minutes for that.
Don't touch the goaltender. Rangers power play, their first of the game. Boulis holding the stick. Montreal's penalty killing has been shaky. They've given up 2 power play goals in each of their last 5 games. Hard shot by Roosevelt, but it missed the net. Straka, Nylander, and Jagr up front. Roosevelt and Poti at the points. Nylander. Rangers have scored power play goals in 10 of 11 games this season.
The only negative was the game in Buffalo. And the Rangers lost that game.
Right here, 6 minutes, 5 seconds to go, first period. Rangers with a 3-0 lead in the power play. Roosevelt. Poti walks in, feeds Jagr. Jagr feeds Roosevelt for the shot. Save, Theodore. Rebound cleared by Kovalov.
Good setup, good play by the Rangers there to get the shot off the pass.
Kovalov and Koivu on as penalty killers.
Montreal may as well send her down 3-0. Use your offensive guys to kill penalties, and you just might get the opportunity. Short-handed, Montreal has just the 1 short-handed goal in the season. So I see why the coach is doing that.
Puck went into the Montreal bench off the stick of Tom Poti. 51 seconds to go in the power play.
See, this is a good play by Jagr. The shooting lane is gone. So move it across, and this shot is good. It's on net, but you see almost, when you watch that, Nylander was so close to the net that the rebound ricocheted away behind him.
Ruchin, Fedorov, and Ruchinski on with Malik and Tutin. And Malik sends it in. On the boards, Plekanec took a hit from fellow countryman Ruchinski when he got it out of the zone. Dandino sends it off the glass and up into the crowd.
You see, every play where the Rangers are trying to check, when the stick comes up into the midsection, they let go of one hand. They try to get the stick down. They are being really, really diligent here at not taking a restraining penalty. You can see that the coaching staff, well, Perry Pern told you the story. If you take 10 penalties, you've had a great night if you kill 9 of them. That means they get 1 power play goal, which means you have to score at least 2 goals to beat them. So stay out of the box.
Ruchinski weaving his way into the zone, tipped away from Fedorov and worked deep by Ruchin. Ruchin out to Malik. Long shot, missed the net. Bejan and Bonk with Markov and Rivet. Power play is over. And each team 0 for 1 on the power play in the game. But the Rangers have a 3-0 lead with 4:40 to go in the first. Ruchinski and Malik. Cross to Tutin. Quick shot, save Theodore, he holds on. Fans cheer. Sarcastic cheer at Jose Theodore. If you're a Knicks fan, you know the excitement is back at the Garden. Check out the Knicks in their home opener this Friday, November the 4th at 7:30. Larry Brown, the new head coach. The Knicks take on the Washington Wizards, and all fans in attendance receive a Knicks hat compliment of Foot Locker. For tickets, log on to NewYorkKnicks.com or call 1-800-4NBA-TIX. 4-NBA-TIX. Zednik deep against Poti, goes the other way. Wraparound try blocked. Strudwick playing his man well. Good job by Strudwick on Ribeiro at the side of the net. Ryder to Ribeiro. Zednik's in front. Now it's Betts knocking it away. Zednik checked by Strudwick. Zednik in only his 3rd game of the season. Moving against Betts. Tough down low coverage. Rangers staying with the Canadiens. Betts forced it out. And here comes Jason Ward. Now it's Ville Nieminen. Ward goes to the net. He's tied up by Markov, and the puck went through.
And Betts with a good line change. He didn't even think about scoring there. He went right to the bench after working hard back in his own zone.
I thought the Rangers did a good job.
Oh, yeah.
On that
you were absolutely right on Strudwick. He played his man beautifully.
In deep. Perezhogin against Tutin. 3:25 to go in the first period. Rangers a 3-0 lead. Kovalov against Kasparaitis. Good play by Kasparaitis. Moore moves it. Shot by Komisarek blocked. Chance for Koivu. Knocked away from behind. Shooting against Koivu. Canadiens keeping the puck in the Rangers zone, but the Rangers blocking the shots. Nothing getting to the net. Hossa able to lift it clear. And Sure sends it the other way. Koivu puts it deep. Ortmeyer. And Marcel Hossa kept in by Komisarek. Shot wide. Kovalov centers. Perezhogin's pass broken up. Koivu got knocked down.
That was accidental.
That's an interference
ball.
They
called it from the back end. The referee down low was looking right at it. I thought it was an accident. They just ran into each other. Somewhat similar to Mario Lemieux the other night when he got one in overtime and it cost them the game. Look at Ortmeyer cutting down. Oh, I'm wrong. He could have avoided him. Yep. The puck wasn't even near there. I'm wrong. Good call by the referee up high. Strudwick here. Watch him play his man in front of the net. In front of the net, 34 White. He took away the lane without using his arms and his stick. So the man that he had was not open to receive a pass.
What NHL coaches are talking about, John, is positioning down low, and Strudwick did a great job with positioning.
I was wrong. The referee was right on that Ortmeyer play. He's got to try to avoid the man without the puck.
Power play Montreal, the second of the game. And it's cleared by Malik. Rangers have Ruchinski and Ruchin with Malik and Roosevelt.
I was going to say that's got to be 3 straight shifts Montreal was in the Rangers zone, but they never registered a quality chance.
Right.
The Rangers were worked in their zone, but did a good job other than taking the penalty.
Dandino and Bouillon, Ribeiro, Ryder, and Zednik for Montreal. Ruchinski takes it and clears. Rangers with a 3-0 lead. 2:05 to go in the first period. Minute 20 to go on the penalty to Jed Ortmeyer, who went for interference at 17-19. Ribeiro around the boards. Ribeiro's had 2 goals in each of the last 2 games. 5 in the last 4.
3 Rangers.
Betts with Ward knocked away by Dandino. Bouillon with a lead for Ribeiro against Strudwick. Ribeiro for Kovalov. Strudwick breaks it up beautifully.
Got to bet your last dollar he was going to try to make the pass. And he tried, and the Rangers read it beautifully. That all happened. The Rangers had a 3-on-2 shorthanded and lost the puck.
Back the other way, Markov. 45 seconds to go on the power play. All the way around for Bonk. Past Kovalov to Rive. Kovalov. 2 men to him. Nice takeaway by Kasparaitis. Didn't clear. Down low. Koivu fake. Shoots. Save Lundqvist.
What, did he try a fake, huh?
Wow.
He tried a fake, and Lundqvist stayed right with him. The Swede beat the Finn.
Here's Koivu again, and it's stopped by Lundqvist. He's got the puck under the glove.
Did you like that one? The Swede beat the Finn.
Pretty good.
And a lot of the Swedes you talk to around the league, Nicholas Sundstrom, for instance, plays with Montreal, not dressed tonight, and he's talking about Lundqvist going to be the goaltender for Sweden in the Olympics and how thrilled they are. Look at that move. He went to the forehand, back to the backhand, and Lundqvist was just standing there waiting for him. And then Koivu will try to come off the back line and there, head to the net, and Lundqvist was waiting for him again.
Under a minute to go in the period. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Kovalov with the puck. Down low, Koivu. That was a hard pass that was broken up and deflected over the top. 5 seconds left in the Montreal power play. Koivu let the puck go. Roosevelt couldn't clear. Markov to Kovalov. He missed it wide. Team's back at full strength. Kovalov again. Saved by Lundqvist. Montreal 0 for 2 on the power play. Koivu with the puck. A lot of time in the Rangers zone the last 2 minutes. Last 4 minutes, actually. Kovalov trying to fight off the check of Nylander.
Oh, is he strong? Oh.
Kovalov still got it. Nice move.
Penalty.
Kovalov, another one.
Malik's going to go. He nailed Koivu.
Rangers touch up. 13.6 seconds to go. Fans cheering the Canadiens effort now.
Cheering Kovalov. Kovalov showed the strength and stick handling ability. You see the mark below his right eye. He got banged into the glass in the last game. Was a little woozy. Koivu did a good job handling the puck. Malik's on him. Now Kovalov, pardon me, will put on a clinic here. You can't grab him. Nylander is trying not to, but look at Kovalov. 2 men, he just powers through, makes the move. Now in front of the net, Koivu gets flattened from the left side. Right there. That's Malik taking the penalty.
Third power play for Montreal. Final seconds of the period. Canadiens forced back. Dandino with the lead for Ryder. Puck is knocked down. That's the period.
Now, you know, Sam, during the intermission, Montreal is going to talk about the 1:47 they have left on this power play to get themselves going in the game. That'll be their topic of discussion. For the Rangers, the last 5 minutes, they stopped skating. and they really controlled the game. They deserve a 3-0 lead. Lundqvist was worked late in the period, but they themselves, their topic has to be kill a penalty first, then let's start getting the legs going and move the puck out of the zone, especially along the boards.
Henrik Lundqvist continues to be outstanding. Stopped all 11 Montreal shots. Canadiens power play carries into the second period. Upcoming schedule for the Rangers brought to you by North Fork Bank. Monday night on OLN, Rangers and Canadiens at Madison Square Garden. Thursday night at the Meadowlands, Rangers and Devils right here on MSG Network. And the next Saturday, Rangers and Devils at the Garden, a 1 o'clock afternoon game. We're joined by Long Island native Chris Higgins. Chris, how are things going in Montreal for you?
Pretty good so far. I mean, not the start we wanted tonight's game, but the season's been well for me.
Chris, tell us about how you got fired up and interested in hockey, and then you developed the skills good enough to be in Montreal with the Canadiens.
Grew up on Long Island, pretty much played there till I was 14. I had a lot of good coaches growing up, and that really pushed me.
Why did you get into it?
Probably my father. Started skating on the local ponds and home in Hopog and Smithtown, skating around there.
All right, opening night, home opener for the Rangers, second game of the season. You're in Madison Square Garden. How many family members were there watching this first NHL goal for you?
Around 40, probably 40 family and friends. It was a pretty special night. I'm glad everyone was there in the building to see it.
Where's the puck right now?
I haven't got it yet. It's they're making a plaque for it. I guess this organization does that.
Okay, now I know that you told me this morning your dad was a great Montreal fan when he was on Long Island growing up when you were a kid. Who were you a fan of?
Well, you can't be a different fan of a team than your father, so I was a Canadiens fan too, if you can believe that. Grew up watching them whenever they came to town playing the Rangers and Islanders. I was a big Kirk Muller fan, Patrick Waugh, so that's pretty much it.
Well, Chris, welcome to the NHL. Continued good luck. Coach says you deserve more playing time. Go out and get it.
So thank you very much.
All right, good luck to you. That's Chris Higgins from Long Island. Great to see him playing with the Montreal Canadiens. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Montreal. Sam, JD, and the MSG crew. Glad you're with us. Rangers with a 3-0 lead. Here's how it happened. Watch this beautiful goal by Dominic Moore.
Boy, you talk about a player that can put some speed on. You don't expect it, and then he does something brilliant like this. The only shot he had of the period, it was right in off the goal post. Rangers had the 1-0 lead. Brilliant play. Now you see the Rangers Straka down low helping out his teammates, and away they go. A beautiful pass work. Nylander fakes the shot back over to Yager. He scores his only shot of the period. Brilliant pass by Nylander. Montreal lose the puck in the neutral zone. Here goes Ruchinski. Now Ruchinski will go around the net. Theodore will put the rebound into the corner, but who's standing there? Ruchinski. He scores on one of the two shots he had in the period. Again, watch the goalie stick. He wants the puck in the corner. He put it where he wanted it to go, but Ruchinski surprised him, and the Rangers had a brilliant period. 3-0 lead.
We're coming back with trivia, John. Get ready. And then the second period begins. Don't go away. Canadiens did not make a goaltending change earlier. They are about to make that change to start the second period. That's Jan Dennis, who has one NHL game on his resume. That was a shutout. And the Canadiens will have a new goaltender to start the second period. Jose Theodore will be sitting. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by American Express, my life, my card, and by Canon, your source for document management. All right, let's check out tonight's trivia quiz. And let's see tonight's question brought to you by Nissan. Which of these players was selected the latest in the 1987 NHL draft? A, Eric Desjardins, who plays for the Flyers. B, John LeClair, who now plays for Pittsburgh. C, Brendan Shanahan, who now plays for Detroit. And D, Joe Sakic, one-time Quebec Nordique and now Colorado Avalanche.
I think a really good question. Shanahan, he started with Hartford, right?
Shanahan,
and then went to New Jersey, and then on from there.
John LeClair.
Started here in Montreal. Joe Sakic with Quebec. And then Desjardins, he started right here in Montreal too.
And I want to correct the pronunciation of the new Montreal goalie. I was told it's Jan Danny.
Okay.
So
Danny, okay. He's from the province of Quebec. He's only played 60 minutes this season, and that was a 32-save shutout in Atlanta, where I saw him play, and he made the game that night look very, very easy. And he is in a concentration focus mode right now as he gets ready, and here he comes.
So the Canadiens looking for something to give them a boost, get them refocused. John Denis, who played at Brown University, and there is Henrik Lundqvist, who played in Sweden in his rookie year here in the NHL, has been outstanding, and that's him with his twin brother, Joel, who he reminds everyone, Henrik is 40 minutes older than Joel.
See the 0-0, they were both drafted in 2000.
Oh, I thought that was a John Davidson jersey.
That's a good point. There's one of those out there. His brother drafted by Dallas. He's a centerman. Of course, Henrik grew up a goaltender, and twin brothers. That's kind of neat. Both drafted in the NHL.
Joel is playing in Sweden this year, expected to come to the NHL next season. Jose Theodore, last time he was pulled out, he was also down 3-0. That was to the Islanders late in the 03-04 season.
Montreal starts with a power play. Malik has 1 minute 47 seconds to go. So I think this is a huge penalty kill for the Rangers. They knocked this off. You know, Montreal was probably talking about this being their chance to get themselves going and into the game some.
Rangers come away with a puck, short-handed. Dominic Moore, Montreal's 0 for 2 on the power play in the game. This is their third, and it has a minute and a half to run. Dr. Koivu, nice pass. Radek Bonk. Bonk sets up. Kovalov the other forward. Dandino right point. Bouillon left point. Kovalov with the puck. Long shot. Save. Lundqvist. Look at him control the puck.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't leave many rebounds, does he?
Sam, was that a deflection by Bonk?
It may have.
Well, that was a good low shot from, I believe, Dandino. And Bonk, I think, deflected it back into him. Watch in front. 14 red. Watch him stick. Reach out. Oh, went up the Ranger up high. It was Moore. Up high. It hit the Ranger stick. And you're right, Lundqvist held on, no rebound again.
Ruchin against Koivu. Koivu wins it. Dandino looks for a shooting lane. Blocked in front, Bonk with a shot, save, and it's chipped away.
By Strudwick.
Strudwick has it, moves it up the boards. Montreal came close, Ruchin able to clear. 1 minute to go on the Montreal power play as it's moved around by Denis. Bouillon with a long pass to Kovalov. Alexei Kovalov moves in, plays to Koivu. Back to Kovalov. Bonk is in front, top of the crease. Pody against him. Long shot, Dandino deflected wide into the corner.
Good job by Pody. He had Bonk off balance, and Bonk was unable to deflect the shot.
Ruchinski and Ruchin the forward. Strudwick and Pody have been on for a long time. There's the clear, and now Pody goes to the bench, and Strudwick does too. Rangers change all four. 22 seconds to go in the power play. Francis Bouillon carrying, check from behind by Betts. Bouillon ran into Kasparaitis. Clearing attempt, knocked down by Kovalov. Craig Rivet, pass block, quick play by Betts and Ward. Jason Ward moves in against Bouillon. Final seconds of the Montreal power play. Betts controlling, and the Rangers 3 straight penalty kills in the game. Successful penalty kills. Richard Zednik. Rangers maintain the 3-0 lead. Early second period. Ribeiro in the corner. Try to get it back to Zednik. Kasparaitis on him. Zednik. Ribeiro behind the net. Once again, Montreal controlling in the Rangers zone, but not getting anything going.
The Rangers 2 defensemen and their centerman working in sync beautifully. Nylander dropped down low that time and really did a good job picking up the right man.
Nice play. Started from Lundqvist. Here's Nylander to Strocker. Broken up by Ryder, but a penalty on the Canadiens for hooking.
Hook and a nice little tip pass. Well, it started with the goaltender, Lundqvist, and then Yager with a tip pass to set up a partial 2-on-1. There. Now you right here, Lundqvist moves the puck. Yager reads it. Look at that. Now you're going to see the hook. And by Markov right into Nylander, who wanted to move the puck to Straka. So the Rangers kill a penalty. That face-off win by Koivu was brilliant. And this is close right here. Strudwick will reach in there and chip the puck away. It looked like it was headed in. Save right there. And then the puck went off the back of the leg of Lundqvist, and Strudwick reached over and helped him out.
Power play, Rangers their second. 0 for 1. Shot by Jágr, blocked. Lundqvist keeps showing us something night after night, John. Good handling of the puck and a good pass out the center to Jágr. Roosevelt and Poti at the points. Jágr, Nylander, and Straka up front. Here's Poti. Komisarek and Sure from Montreal with Bonk and Bulis. Jágr with 8 power play goals to lead the league. Gets it back. Jágr to Roosevelt. Long shot. Save. There's a rebound. Rangers couldn't put it in. Jágr's got it behind the net. First shot on Jan Denis. Straka. Out to Roosevelt. Roosevelt trying to draw the forward to him. Opens it up for Jágr. Down low, Straka. Jágr trying to find it. Shot by Poti was blocked. Poti able to keep it in. Around to Jágr. Now it's Straka. 45 seconds left in the Rangers power play. Here's Roosevelt with a long shot. Save. There's a rebound. Cleared.
And it gets Denis, the goaltender who started the second period, into the game here.
Jágr moves around Sure. Now he's picked up by Bonk. Straka against Sure. Nylander with a puck. Rangers have changed the point men, but it's taken away and brought down by Chris Higgins. Higgins against Malik. Higgins falls down. Malik takes the puck, and here's Straka with 12 seconds to go in the Rangers power play. Markov, who went for hooking, is set to return. Here's Fedorov, but he stopped. Nice poke check.
He should have ripped that shot before he was thinking about it. He had a great shooting lane.
Fedorov again. Power play is over. Rangers 0 for 2 on the power play in the game, but lead 3-0. 4:40 gone by in the second. Ruchinski. But the pass comes out of the zone. Teuton recovers. Dandino moves it to Steve Bégin. Perezhogin's pass deflected. Kovalov chases it down. Back to Perezhogin. Fedorov on him along with Ruchin. Good job by Perezhogin. Wow, good takeaway. Can't get to the front of the net. Bodies flying around the crease. Shot by Kovalov was blocked in the crowd there at the side of the net. Kovalov trying to play it. Malik on him. Kovalov comes out with the puck. Malik ties him up. Puck was on the line. Ooh, close to being out. Koivu cuts in front, lost control. And a save made by Lundqvist with a glove.
Oh, baby, what a save.
Perezhogin get that shot, John?
I don't know who got it, but I was watching. Dandino kept the puck in at the blue line. It was right on the line. Puck went down low, and you're going to see Lundqvist look like he's out of the play. And then watch his catching glove. There. Oh, my. He's down low, but he reaches up with his left hand. Right in there. Oh, yeah, that was Perezhogin, Sam. You're right. What a save that was. Big time.
Markov with a shot that deflects to the corner. Ribeiro against Betts. And Ward able to move it out of the zone.
Remember, Ward was a Montreal Canadian for a long time, first rounder. And I'm sure he wants to work hard and put a show on here.
Around the boards, Ward is there. Tips it, but it's kept in by Markov. Now Ribeiro's got an open man. Ryder. Ribeiro couldn't get it to him. Centering feet blocked. Rebound save. Oh, Lundqvist made another great save. Henrik Lundqvist stopping the Canadiens.
Well, let's look at the Panasonic digital replay. The catching glove of Lundqvist, the Rangers goaltender. Keep it above the goal pad. He does. And Zednik flat out robbed. The catching glove for Lundqvist. Hot, hot, hot here in the second period. Man. This was Fedorov. I thought he was going to shoot before he tried to make the move on Bouillon. He was in a great shooting area, especially with a goaltender who's just gone in to start the second period. Talking about Denis.
Poti trying to move it. Higgins, Dagenet, and Plekanec on for Montreal. Craig Rivet pinching in. Kicks it around the boards as he lost his stick. Higgins knocked away from him, and Jed Ortmeyer comes out with Hossa and Moore. Marcel Hossa and Tomas Plekanec, and the puck deflects up into the netting. And play stops. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters. One-time first-round draft pick of the Montreal Canadiens, Marcel Hossa, after missing a couple of games, back in the lineup.
A strained chest muscle, which is a painful thing. Be able to practice and show the coaches that he was ready to go in. Again, we talked about Proka being sent down to Hartford to play over the weekend. The Hartford club plays at least 2 on weekends and sometimes 3 games. He can go there and get a ton of ice time.
Oh, chance for Nylander, and he missed the shot. Man. Hartford actually won last night 3-2. And a quick whistle as the referee thought Denis had the puck, but it actually popped loose. The whistle stops play. Well, this winter, the Rangers are honored to partner with The Pond at Bryant Park. Join us Tuesday, November the 1st, 4 p.m. as we launch the winter skating season. The first 500 fans have an opportunity to skate with a team. For complete info, visit NewYorkRangers.com. And it's a great, great program. Should be a lot of fun Tuesday at 4 p.m. at Bryant Park. Along the board, Straka, Bonk moves it away to Bouillon. 3-0 Rangers, a little over 7 minutes gone by, second period. Rangers with 3 goals in the first. Dominic Moore, Jaromir Jagr, and Martin Ruchinski, the goal scorers, all at even strength.
You see Montreal with a change in goaltenders. They feel they have to protect Danny, right? Don't you get that feeling?
Yeah.
They haven't given him much to have come his way at all. They've been pretty tight defensively in the first 7.5 minutes of the second.
Fired out to Jagr. Jagr comes across, and it's taken back by Koivu. Souray tipped into the Rangers zone. Lundqvist decides to cover up with Perezhogin bearing down.
It's always interesting. If Koivu stays on the ice, he's a really good face-off man in the offensive zone. And it looks like the Rangers have made a change immediately. And Montreal is going to keep Koivu's line on the ice. So this is a big face-off. This is the number, the big line for Montreal. And they trail 3-zip. Big draw coming up.
Ruchin against Koivu. Fedorov jumped the gun. Fedorov's got to watch Kovalov.
Oh, nice. That was Ruchin took the draw. I'm sorry. That was a good win by him. He's a good face-off man, too. No question.
Perezhogin with a takeaway. Fires, and it's gloved at the side of the net by Lundqvist. There is Alexander Perezhogin, who had a very, very bad stick swinging incident in the minor leagues in the American League.
2 winters ago, one player swung a stick at him, and he turned around, swung his back, and clunked him. He was suspended for a full year, and if there was NHL hockey last year, he wouldn't have been able to play. He played in Europe. There was no NHL hockey. Suspension's gone, and he's made the #1 line on this hockey club. They tell me he's a good kid.
Alex Kovalov was saying he's a good listener and learning to play the game, getting better all the time. Good skater for sure.
How about Kovalov? Doesn't have a car to get around.
A bad day. Here comes Alex. He's skating pretty well. He moves in, a shot blocked by Kasparaitis. Kovalov again. Kasparaitis stays with him. Kovalov moves it to Perezhogin. He was stopped. Fedorov with a good hit on Souray. Fedorov using his size well.
Souray usually knocks people around, but not 240-pound Fedorov, not by any means.
So now what happened to Kovalov's car?
He went down for dinner last night. Old Montreal is a beautiful area, great restaurants. Came out, his car was gone. Gone. Stolen. And the worst part is, his clubs were in the trunk.
Golf clubs
were in the trunk.
And this happened the other night. Hit hard into the boards.
And his head just bang off the ice stand when he got knocked down. The right side of his face, below his cheekbone and cheekbone. He was a little woozy.
Yeah. He said he was still having pain in his jaw. Ribeiro moves it down low. The Zednik save made by Lundqvist, and he covers the puck in the crease.
Then we talked about Ribeiro. We said, you know what? He's more of a playmaker, yet he's been scoring goals. That was a brilliant play. And Zednik really went high with this shot. Good play by Ryder. Down low by Ribeiro, and there's the shot up high. And Lundqvist had his left hand and leg down, but his right side of his body was up against the post. And then Kasparaitis took Zednik right out of the play. This Montreal team's doing everything but score since the 15-minute mark. The last 5 minutes of the first period are here into the second. 10 minutes in almost. 9 minutes in.
A lot of play in the Rangers zone. Here's Craig Rivet. Cody moving it around. Betts chipping it up in the air, and it goes over the boards into the Montreal bench. 10:49 to go in the second period.
And a lot of faceoffs in the Rangers zone. Nieminen was saying he'd like to kill penalties a little more than he has been so far,
He used to be on the first penalty killing unit in Calgary. However, I think the fact that he's taken some penalties, which maybe you could term unwarranted penalties or avoidable penalties.
And the fact that the PK unit so far this season has been really good, so if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Okay, coach. Rivet. Ribeiro had it knocked away from him. Rivet keeps it in. Now Pody.
The Rangers keep this up, they'll take more penalties. The play's been in their zone a lot.
Ward's got to wait for his teammates to get onside. And we had the touch up. The Rangers able to get back onside, but Montreal moves down. Ribeiro moves in, looks to make a play, takes a shot instead. It was stopped by Lundqvist. Ribeiro out to Rivet, steps into it. Save Lundqvist. What a shot by Rivet. And it's cleared out.
That was a rocket of a shot. I didn't know he shot it that well. The coaching staff high on Rivet's play this season.
Rangers slow change. Nieminen just getting over the boards, and Hossa jumped on. Pody takes the puck deep. Pody puts it in front. Rivet clears it aside. And Michael Ryder moves out. Knocked down by Malik. Finds the open man, Dominic Moore. Ortmeyer hit by Bunyan. Puck given away to Malik. Quick shot. Stopped by Denis at the side of the net. Rangers recover. Michael Roosevelt. Moore to Ortmeyer. And Denis comes out to play the puck.
And watching Roosevelt work with Malik, the Rangers have kept their defense pairings pretty much in place.
Brought in by Dagenet. Hard shot, blockered away by Lundqvist. Played by Plekanec. Plekanec is checked by Jágr. Out of the zone comes Nylander. Tries to lead Straka. Bunyan got a piece, and the Rangers went offside. 9:05 to go, second period. 3-0 Rangers lead. Well, let's have a look at our Aquavelva fresh faces of the game. Marcel Hossa and Jason Ward. Former Canadiens.
You see second round pick for Montreal for Hossa, and Ward first rounder. How about Hossa's brother plays in Atlanta, used to be in Ottawa. He was traded for Danny Heatley. Danny Heatley has a natural hat trick tonight already against Toronto.
Ottawa leading Toronto 5-0.
Is that in Toronto? Yeah, it must be Saturday night.
Toronto. Right? Oh, they won't be happy in the Air Canada Center.
They were working on their defensive zone all day yesterday. Toronto was. Didn't work.
No, I think they need some more. Kasparaitis with Bulis on him. I should say Aquavelva keeps your face toned and fit. There's something about an Aquavelva man. Must read that line. The fresh faces. Rangers acquired Hossa in a trade with Montreal and got Ward as the free agent signing. Matthew Dandino. Checked by Nylander. A stick that's down on the ice. That shot blocked in front. Stuff in try, and Kovalov couldn't put it past Henrik Lundqvist. Looked like Lundqvist dropped his stick and played the puck with his gloves.
Smart play if he did. And Bonk a little slow getting away from the net. How's your neck, Sam? We've been staring to the right side here quite a bit in the last 10 minutes. Puck in front, and there was two Montreal players and only Fedor-Tuutin there. And I think Fedor-Tuutin did a great job on two guys before Kasparaitis bumped his man. That's Dandino moving down low. Now watch in front. Everybody's up high. See, there's only one Ranger back there. It's Fedor-Tuutin. And he stopped Kovalov's stick from getting to the puck. He did a good job, Tuutin did.
Rangers able to clear the zone. Souray moves it over to Komisarek. And Pody. Nice soft play off the boards to Ruchin, and Fedorov leads Ruchinski. Ruchinski stood up by Souray. Ruchinski able to play it deep. Souray against Fedorov. Good strength by Fedorov.
Fedorov has outmuscled Souray at least 3 times here in the first 2 periods.
Pody toward the net. It was blocked away by Denis. If you joined us late, Jose Theodore started the game for Montreal. Gave up 3 goals in the first period. Strudwick shot deflected just wide, went off Komisarek. the defenseman. Second period, Rangers only 4 shots on the backup goaltender, Jan Denis, who replaced Jose Theodore.
Sorry, Sam. Montreal with 9, but it feels like more than 9, doesn't it?
I mean, well, as we said several times, they've had the puck deep. Sometimes they don't get shots.
The 2 big saves with his catching glove really have made a difference. Talking about Lundqvist.
Montreal's offside. 6:57 to go in the second period.
We're talking about Fedorov and his 240 pounds. Souray right there tried to take him, but look who wins it. Fedorov, he and Souray, he's nullified Souray's strength quite a few different times in this game, and that's a hard thing to do. Souray's a very strong individual.
Thus far, Fedorov doing exactly what the coaches had hoped. That shot deflected away as Ryder made a move. And that is use his size effectively. I think they'd like to see him generate some offense as well as he plays on the second line. Markov, 2 Rangers there, Betts and Ward. Betts fires in front of his block, and Ribeiro back to take it. Long pass knocked away by Malik.
Jason Ward's become a good skater, hasn't he?
Yes.
Remember Johnny Bauer, the goaltender, played for years in Toronto. Great poke checker of the goal stick.
Oh, nice hit. Big hit by Ryder. Oh, big hit on Roosevelt. That wakes up the crowd. Go ahead, John. You're going to say,
yeah, Johnny Bauer's daughter, Cindy, is a power skating instructor, and Ward went to her for 2 years.
Nice lead again. Here's Moore cutting in, but he's stopped by Danilo. That time Moore tried to go to the inside. Plekanec is stopped by Kasparaitis. Ortmeyer falls down, gave the puck up to Dagenais. Osa's pass across, taken back. Higgins dumps it in. Tootin with Plekanec on him. Kasparaitis gets it around and stopped. Bouillon shot blocked. Put in front with a pass behind Dagenais. Good idea by Plekanec, but did not connect. And it's dumped in by Ortmeyer with 5:20 to go in the second period. Danilo moves it across. And things have kind of settled down now. The Rangers have kind of regrouped after some pressure from the Canadiens.
You still have to get the puck deep. See, there's a play that Straka, the receiver, didn't control it. The puck was turned over.
Boulis against Nylander. Pody and Bonk. Double team taken away. Set up off the stick of Boulis. Breaking out Jágr. Joined by Straka. Bouillon back. Jágr looking. Jágr to the net. Wide with a backhander. Jágr checked by Bonk. Now Pody. Toward the net, knocked down by Bouillon.
Well, the Rangers wanted that 2-on-1. Jágr made a great play. I don't know if the goaltender got a little bit of the backhand shot or not. But that was a great opportunity.
Straka and Jágr. Jágr moves down. Straka, who had an assist in the first period, has 12 assists on the season. One of the leaders in the NHL. Malik around the net. Out to the point to Roosevelt. Fires, it's blocked. And Karam's out of the zone. Roosevelt gets over. Tied up Bonk. Bejan is taken out of the play. Good back check by Straka. Long lead to Jágr. Jágr against Komisarek. Jágr waits for help. By himself, controlling, then gave it up.
Whoa.
And here it goes the other way to Kovalov. Kovalov moves in and shoots. Hit the post. Rebound wide. Oh, Alexei Kovalov came within an inch of putting Montreal on the board.
That may have grazed off of Lundqvist. Lundqvist just looked behind and asked the goal judge if it went in.
Fedorov again with his strength. Penalty upcoming on Montreal.
Sam, that Kovalov shot was close to going in. Lundqvist thought it might have gone in. The Panasonic digital replay. Alexei Kovalov takes the shot, it hits the goaltender Lundqvist, and then it was close. Goaltender, goalpost, crossbar, and never went in. Lundqvist.
Wow.
Now here's Jágr moving up ice. This was that 2-on-1. He went to his backhand, just missed. When Lundqvist had the puck hit the crossbar goalpost, the puck went the other way, and the Rangers draw a power play. But he turned around and asked the goal judge during play, did it go in? And he was looking at him, and he kind of waving his arms, saying, well, what was it in or not? And the guy said no, and the light never went on.
Komisarek called for interference. Rangers' third power play, 0 for 2 with 4 shots on goal. Rangers start the power play with Ruchin, Ruchinski, and Fedorov, Tutin, and Malik. Denis gets the trickling puck in the glove and holds on.
That's why you put your glove down by your goal stick, because the puck there took a little jump, and if he just had only a stick there, it would have gone over the blade. He kept his glove down there as insurance, and sure enough, the puck went in.
Face-off win by Ruchin. Fedorov to Tutin, quickly across to Malik. Boulis and Bonk, the forwards. Surrey Rivet, the defense. Shot by Malik. Save off the chest of Denis. Ruchinski to Malik. Malik waits. Plays it to Ruchinski. Malik. Ruchinski. Shot deflected. Goes into the corner. Fedorov again using his size and strength effectively tonight.
240, Sam. He's built like a linebacker.
Surrey tied up Ruchinski. Ruchin takes over. Malik. Ruchin's pass comes through to Tutin. He waits. He fires wide, looking for deflection from Ruchinski. And Boulis able to clear.
Tutin's shot went wide because he had to make sure he avoided the man trying to block his shot.
Ruchinski with a lead off a skate of Nylander. Tried to kick it over to Jagr and couldn't do it. Bégin and Higgins have come on for Montreal. Nylander at the line. He's blocked by Bégin. Rangers have to get back onside. Roosevelt moves in with 50 seconds to go on the Rangers power play. Rangers leading 3-0. 2:20 to go, second period. Poti couldn't keep it in. Bégin takes it away. Poti knocked it loose, and Nylander plays it back. Nylander with Jagr and Straka, Roosevelt and Poti.
This young kid, Danny, has not allowed a goal in the NHL yet.
Jagr all the way, fanned on it. Plays it in front of his block.
Well, almost 4 full periods of hockey for him. 3 shutout periods against Atlanta, and so far 1 here against the Rangers.
Jagr. Now Poti. And he played in Hamilton in the American League last year. After playing at Brown University. Poti. Long shot. Save. There's a rebound. Knocked away. Nylander recovers it. Straka behind the net. Power play is over. Pass to Poti off his skate. Got a shot off glove. Save made by Denis.
He makes it look easy, this kid, doesn't he? He's very calm in there. He sees the shots. He plays it with his body along with his hands. He's pretty sharp. Well, I was very impressed the night I watched him play in Atlanta. Good play by Straka as the power play had just expired. Well, that was earlier. I apologize. But Denis looks very good so far for their hockey club. 1:29 to go in the period. 3-zip Rangers.
Face-off win. Tutin shot deflects into the netting. 1:24 to go. No scoring here in the second period. Rangers with goals by Dominic Moore, Jaromir Jagr, and Martin Ruchinski in the first period. Neither team has scored on the power play. Each 0 for 3.
Hey, yesterday was a big day for the Czechs. Founding Day.
Oh,
yeah. 87th anniversary of independence from what was Czechoslovakia. Players were talking about it yesterday, and I was reading about it today in the local New York papers. They thought they should have had the day off. It was a big day for them. Didn't happen.
No.
Tom Reddy, the head coach, said, yeah, good. I hope they enjoy their day, Independence Day in the Czech Republic. Now let's go practice.
I'll give you a minute. Celebrate. That's it, boys.
1:12 to go. Very important last minute here in the second period. 3-0 Rangers.
One thing that has happened, John, is the Rangers have cut down thus far through 2 periods on the penalties taken. Oh, trouble there for Poti, but the Rangers able to gather and
They've
clear
been short, what, 4 times or 3?
3.
3.
Here's Strudwick. Less than a minute to go in the period. Giveaway. Bugnon's got it for Montreal. Strudwick catches up, went off a skate of Nylander. And Straka able to lift it way up and out. Rolls back toward the Montreal goal, and Dandino moves it out. Straka waits for everybody to get onside. 30 seconds to go in the period. Dandino checks the clock. Long pass. Zednik was going to the bench, and that'll be an icing on Montreal. 20.4 seconds to go. We're talking about the Hartford Wolfpack. They won last night 3-2 with Al Montoya in goal, and they're leading Bridgeport. The Islanders farm team 2-0.
And Pruka with one of the goals. That's a good thing. And Montoya, who had a good game last night, right?
Yes.
Gets the start again, and it looks like he's having 23 saves already. That's pretty good.
Peter Pruka and Daniel Spare, the goal scorers for
the Rangers. Just felt that
for the Wolfpack.
If Pruka's not playing that much here, get him somewhere where he can play a lot, and that's why you have a farm club up the road 2 hours in Hartford. Jim Schoenfeld is playing the young players. That's the whole idea of the thing. Let him play and let him score.
I think we both agree Peter Pruka will be an NHL player.
No question. But not getting 6 or 7 minutes a night here.
Fedorov pass comes through. Malik shoots, saved, Denny. Fedorov looking to pass. He hasn't looked for that shot yet. Now it's Malik toward the net. Siren sounds, period ends, and the Rangers maintain a 3-goal lead.
A great period by Lundqvist, especially in the first half of the period where he made 2 marvelous catching glove saves. Fedorov's doing his thing, but I think when you look back at this second period, the Rangers had the 3-zip lead. They had to kill off a couple of penalties. But that guy, Lundqvist, was really, really, really good. You talked about the Fedorov pass. Eventually the Rangers here get the puck in the zone. That's Fedorov. Boy, he's strong. Man, he's strong. If he gets confident with the puck and starts, well, that's a good play to Malik.
Yeah.
A high shot and a save. But Fedorov in the offensive zone, he's hard. If he starts protecting the puck with that big body, you're not going to take it away from him. He's 240 pounds, about 6'4", and built.
Well, we have individual game tickets available for Monday night at Madison Square Garden. The Rangers meet these same Montreal Canadiens. Always an exciting game. That's Monday, October 31st. Tickets are on sale now. Visit NewYorkRangers.com, the Garden box office, or call Ticketmaster 212-307-7171. New team, new rules. The new era starts now. And Rangers assistant coach Mike Polino, good enough to join us now. Mike, tell us how you feel the game has gone the way you hoped.
Well, it's nice to be up 3-0, that's for sure, Sam. I think we had a good start. We took advantage of some maybe not great Jose Theodore, but our guys are working hard and hanging in there pretty good.
Coach, you must be, I would think, through 2 periods satisfied with the fact you've only been shorthanded 3 times.
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise for us, JD, but you know, our guys are learning day by day, and we're going to make some mistakes along that way, but we'll continue to persevere in that direction.
Mike, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the third period.
Thank you very much, man.
All right, the Rangers have a 3-0 lead, end of 2. When we come back to Montreal, Jason Ward, one of the new New York Rangers, will join us. We are back. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Canon, your source for document management, and by HIP Health Plan of New York. Now that's hip. Rangers about to return to the ice. They have a 3-0 lead, and we will check out the Nissan Trivia Quiz. Which of these players was selected the latest in the 1987 NHL Draft? Mr. Davidson.
A, B, C, D, E, F, A. Eric Desjardins. I think I got it nailed.
Well, Sakic was a number 1.
That's right.
Shanahan was a 2nd overall.
Yeah, that's right.
Leclerc was a 2nd rounder.
That's right.
That leads Eric Desjardins.
Oh, you are on top of it tonight, big boy.
All right.
I thought you might be thinking football.
No,
Ooh,
that's
was
tomorrow.
38 players selected. What round did he go? Did he go in the 2nd round?
38th would probably be 2nd round.
He was the 38th player selected by Montreal.
Yeah. I thought it was a little lower
38th
than
player
that.
selected by Montreal. He was higher than we thought then. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was number 38.
2nd round.
2nd round.
Okay.
Ah.
Well done, Mr. D.
You too, big boy. I thought you might be thinking football since you're going to be in Cincinnati tomorrow.
Cincinnati. Jan Denis won't be in Cincinnati. Brett Favre and Carson Palmer will.
Denny with 4 consecutive shutout periods for his hockey club. Darn right.
Goaltender, John.
Absolutely. Brown University, so he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
And he's obviously worked on his focus. And he's just, he really keeps the game simple when you see him play goal. Now, I found it interesting, too, when we were talking to Ward of the Rangers, Jason Ward, during intermission. He called Henrik Lundqvist Hank. So they've anglicized the North American his name. It's not Henrik anymore, it's Hank. Hank's had a good 2 periods for the Rangers.
Well, it's interesting that this man, Jan Denis, is going to make the coach play him a little more if he keeps playing like that. All right, John, time to check out our trivia scoreboard. We got smiles. Al is
but
not
he's still
with us.
leading.
Look at
He's
that.
still leading.
Can't be. Don't hang that lower lip, Al. Not when you have the lead. Good, John. John putting #1 up there, but you know, John thinks it's the end of the
somebody
season.
did a little airbrush job or something when stuck my finger up like that.
Well, you know, at the end of the season, you will be #1.
No, long way to go. It's a tight race.
We battle you all the way.
And Al's going at it. Al's been good. Well, here we go. Kovalov on the ice. He leads everybody with 5 shots on goal through 2 periods. The Yager line, they're on the ice opposite Kovalov and Mates right now. They've combined for 4 as a line through 2 periods.
Underway in the third. Kovalov moves in against Kasparaitis. Blocked with a skate. Kovalov has it back, and he's picked up by Nylander. Drops it off, nobody there. Rangers come out with a puck. Yager. Try to lead Nylander into the zone. Didn't work, and Markov plays it to Craig Rivet. These two teams at Madison Square Garden on Monday night. That will be an OLN exclusive telecast. And John and I have the pleasure of doing that game. Shot by Kovalov goes behind the net.
And you'll be able to see that game on the Cablevision systems.
Yes,
that's good news.
Very good news. Zednik checked by Kasparaitis. Kovalov takes over. Montreal with early pressure. Shot gets through and scores. Lundqvist got a piece, but not enough. Alex Kovalov puts Montreal on the board. It's a 3-1 game.
He ripped this wrist shot. It was kind of like slow motion. There was nothing happening out there. Kasparaitis doesn't want to take a penalty, so Kovalov went over and took the puck. Look, nobody got on him. This is all. Everybody's reaching like it's pond hockey. I mean, you got to go. So you have to show some passion and life and zip. And Kovalov just ripped it high through a screen and went off the arm of Lundqvist and in. Sam Kovalov ripped that one, but people have to skate and go take the puck away. You can't. Everybody's reaching. That was like a friendly game down in the corner during the wintertime on the pond.
I think you get a mindset sometimes, John, that, oh, don't worry, the goaltender will handle it.
The mindset of not taking a penalty, but you got to get aggressive and go take the puck.
Kovalov's third of the season, his third in the last 6 games. Giveaway. Ruchin's got to come out with a puck, though, and the team has to get onside.
That was simply a case of people afraid of taking a penalty and not playing the puck carrier hard. You've got to go rip it away from them.
So Montreal with an early goal. Let's see what kind of lift they get from this and how the Rangers respond. Kovalov with his third from Zednik and Koivu. So Claude Julien with another little line change as he put Zednik up with the top line, took Perezhogin off. Centering feed went off the stick of Nieminen. Out of the zone, Ryder recovers. Dagenet moved back into his role with Ribeiro and Ryder.
So, he's changed 3 lines at least. Talking about Claude Julien, the Montreal coach.
Strudwick back for the puck. I think he thought it was an icing. It's not. Went through. Dandenault in deep against Nieminen. Here's Ryder with a drive. Save. There's a rebound. And the Rangers gain control. Ward able to clear the zone. That was a good shot by Craig Rivet. Rather by Ryder taking the long shot.
Yeah, Montreal's owning the game right now. They trail 3-1, but they own the game.
Osa moves it around for Ortmeyer. Try to chip it out of the zone. It was denied. Now it's banged off the boards and out by Dominic Moore. Ortmeyer tried to take it away. Hossa does. Shot went off Bouillon and played by Dandenault.
Yeah, but at least the Rangers got the puck deep here. This is the secret to them right now for this third period. Get the puck deep.
Higgins was stopped by the Rangers defense. The pair of Teuton and Kasparaitis. Andrei Markov back for the puck. 3 minutes gone by in the third. It's a 3-1 Rangers lead. Yager moves in with Nylander. Soft pass to Nylander. Maintains possession, looks for a play. Markov takes it back. Blocked off of Yager, but the Canadiens come out. Kokonitz to Perezhogin. 4-on-2. In deep. The shot saved. Lundqvist. He stopped Perezhogin. Rangers turn it 3-on-2 the other way. The drop pass to Straka. He fires. Saved by Denis. And we've got good end-to-end action. Strudwick winds it deep. Markov plays the puck.
End-to-end action, and the Ranger coaches are going to have heart attacks over there on the bench. You can't give up a 4-on-1.
Oh, man.
Or 4-on-2. That was a huge save by Lundqvist on Perezjogen.
Bodie bangs it off the boards. Rivet fires it around, stopped by Ruchinski. He finds Fedorov, tees it up and shoots, and it deflected into the corner. Bodie Ruchinski hit in the back by Markov. No call. Zednik moves across. Zednik with his speed against Bodie.
Koivu's first shift since he scored.
Koivu for Kovalov. Now it's Zednik in deep. Knocked away. Good play by Ruchin.
Sam, did I say Koivu? I meant Kovalov.
Yeah.
I meant Kovalov.
But Koivu's on as well. For Zednik, he scores! Here come the Canadiens. 2 goals within the first 4.5 minutes of the third period. And it's a 1-goal game.
It's Zednik's first goal of the season. The line changes for Montreal make a big difference. The crowd's back in it. Great pass by Koivu with Kovalov standing in front. He might have been in the goal crease. There's the shot. Kovalov's there. Lundqvist was fairly deep with Kovalov on top of the crease. And Montreal's back in it. And are they ever? This fan, standing ovation right now, sellout joint. And their club is in it. Timeout New York, and that's a good call. The Rangers are flat. They're not skating. They're not owning the puck. They've really got to get together as a group. Tom Rennie giving them a full-time lecture, and the team really paying attention right now.
And he keeps pointing to the Montreal zone, John, just what you said earlier. Get the puck in. We've got to get the puck in.
In reality, they got away with it in the second period. They got away with it because of Lundqvist and some decent defensive play, but you just can't spend the whole game in your zone and letting the other team come at you and come at you and come at you. Win the pucks, move it out along the boards, get it deep. It's a 1-goal game now, and here we go.
2 goals in a span of 3 minutes, 37 seconds, and it's the same line getting the goal. First it was Kovalov, now it's Zednik. Koivu gets an assist at 4:28. Ryder fanned on the shot, gets it back, shoots it wide. Recovered by Ribeiro. Taken away by Betts. Koivu the only assist. Save! Lundqvist, another save! He stopped Dagenet twice. Fabulous save by Lundqvist.
Well, these line changes have worked for Montreal.
They got the wake-up call.
See how wide open Dagenet was?
Deep in the Montreal zone. Jan Denis settled him down with his goaltending in the second period. Montreal has picked it up here in the third. Jan Bullis with a crowd roaring. Shot by Rivet. Deflected off the side of the net by Bégin. Put out in front. Rivet to Markov. Shot blocked. And Moore couldn't clear it out. Bonk against Roosevelt. Roosevelt stays with him. Ortmeyer up the boards, past Markov, and it rolls back into the Montreal end.
Call a cop, Sam. Rangers need to find their legs in a hurry here.
Rivet. 6 minutes gone by in the third. You're right. They're too busy looking for Kovalov's car. Puck side of the net, gloved by Lundqvist. He holds on. 6:08 gone by, third period.
Henrik Lundqvist, they call him Hank. Boy, Dagenet, who didn't see a lot of ice, is on the ice a lot now. 1, 2, and there's even going to be a third one right in there. Lundqvist puts the show on. He keeps it a 1-goal game. This is a goal that did beat him. Kovalov in the crease, but he didn't interfere with the goaltender, Lundqvist. And Lundqvist caught a little deep on that play.
Koivu face-off win, shot by Kovalov high off the glass. Kept in by Markov. Koivu behind the net. Nylander on him. Koivu stopped. Good combination with help from Straka. Kovalov's got the puck. Little dipsy-doodle. Pass blocked. Side of the net. Smothered by Lundqvist. He stopped Zednik.
2 Rangers went over to Kovalov, and he read that. As soon as he saw 2 Rangers take a step towards him, he dropped the puck down low to somebody else. Watch Kovalov get the puck in a moment here. And you're going to see 2 Rangers in a second go to him right in here. 2 of them right there. 2 of them. Opens it up down low, and you see Lundqvist grab a hold of the puck.
Ruchin against Ribeiro. Ribeiro kicks it back to Reve. Malik for the Rangers turns. Ruchinski. Canadians 9 shots here in the third. Rangers only 1. And 2 of those Canadian shots have found the net. It's 3-2. Rangers led 3-0 into the first. And held that lead through the second. Now Montreal dominating play. Ruchin moves in with a shot high off the glass. Ruchinski. Ruchinski against Reve, centers for Ortmeyer, who's broken up. Good play by Markov. Ryder able to work his way out. Ribeiro with Markov. Ribeiro holds, pass through, and the Rangers turn it the other way. Jason Ward. Kasparaitis joins the play. Ward deep, try to center, blocked by Komisarek, has trouble with it, and Markov fires it out. All the way down it goes. Kasparaitis there to play it. 12:25 to go, third period. 3-2 Rangers. Tootin trying to work it out of the zone, came back in. Koivu for Zednik, and a good play. Good play by Nieminen to stop the shot. Komisarek. Sure around the Zednik. And looks like Claude Julien going with 3 lines. Quick shot, Komisarek, glove save by Lundqvist.
He's got good rhythm going with his line.
He holds on in the corner. Strudwick.
Who is that with him?
Battle.
Rangers have not had a fighting major on the season. Strudwick had a fighting major. It's Komisarek, the kid from Long Island, who's a tough kid. Strudwick had a fighting major during preseason, but the Rangers have not had one at all during regular season. And I don't think the Tampa Bay Lightning club has either. And I'm not sure if the Devils team has. I think they're the 3 without fighting majors, the only 3. There's the shot, and Strudwick took him out of the play like you're supposed to. And they got after each other. No penalties called. 11:58 to go in the third. 3-2 Rangers.
2 big, strong defensemen.
Yeah, it's good. I think a little passion out. Nothing wrong with that, Sam. Komisarek coming off his best game of the season, said their coaching staff, and that was the previous game, which Ottawa won in overtime with a brilliant goal scored by Jason Spezza. Went around Surrey, the defenseman, and then beat Theodore. And it was a talk of the league here for the last day or 2.
Hey, another brilliant goal was scored by Eric Cole the other night for Carolina, a one-hander.
Was Stoll making the play, right? Or Stahl making.
Yeah.
He's that kid Stahl. Wow.
Leading the league in scoring, has a point tonight. Side of the net, knocked away from Bulis. Yager, nice pass through to Straka. Yager goes to the net. Yager checked by Bouillon.
Just told that LeCavalier had a fighting major for Tampa tonight. So
really?
Only the Devils and Rangers, I think, without a fighting major on the season.
Cavalier, you wouldn't think of him fighting.
Well, you never know. Okay. You just never know. They were trailing 2-0 and they're back tied now. So maybe he got them going.
Against Atlanta. Fired in.
Steve Shields playing goal for Atlanta.
Oh, they need help in goal, don't they? Whoa. Oh, careless pass. And a good play by Lundqvist, played it to the corner boards. Ryder comes off, fires, save, and Lundqvist has the puck.
Who's that from Montreal diving in, and Malik taking care of him. Ryder's got a great shot. He's got a shot almost as good as Kovalov's. And you can see there, it was a bad pass from the Rangers. Watch, they've got control of the puck back here. Then they tried a little finesse pass up the middle. No. Picked off as Roosevelt tried to get it from Malik. And then Ryder just walks through the middle, and he's got a great shot. And Dagenet, I think, dove in, and Malik took care of him.
Here's Ribeiro. Tried to set up Dagenet. Ruchin got back to take it away. Went off of Ribeiro. He chases it down. Canadiens controlling play here in the third. They've scored 2. More pressure. Shot by Markov goes wide.
3 Rangers tried to block that one. Rangers a step behind now in their own zone.
Ruchin leads Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer has been put on this line. Second shift with this line with Ruchin and Ruchinski. Fedorov taken off this line.
That's because of defensive liabilities. Fedorov learning the defensive game.
And put in front, score! Steve Ruchin! Ortmeyer with a beautiful feed. And Ruchin, with his second goal of the season, gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
First NHL goal scored against Danny, the goaltender. It took almost 5 periods against him to get one. Ruchinski with some great work behind the net, Sam. He sets up Ortmeyer, who moves it. Look at the work by him. He drew 2 people to him. And then you see Ruchin get on the inside of his defender, and Ortmeyer with a great play. Ruchinski and Ortmeyer make great plays. Ruchin's already on the inside of his checker. Great pass by Ortmeyer. That's a great play by those 3 forwards, and man, did the Rangers need that.
And the little move, coaches making moves. Julien made moves with his lines that worked. Tom Rennie making a move with his line that works as Ortmeyer moves up with Ruchin and Ruchinski and makes a terrific play. And Ruchin finishes 4-2 Rangers with 10:15 to go in the third.
Second goal of the season for Ruchin.
Nieminen had it taken away by Komisarek.
Ruchinski showed great strength, not allowing Markov behind the net to take the puck from him. And Ortmeyer read the play before he got the puck to hit Ruchin for the goal.
2-point game for Ruchinski. Ruchin, the goal is second from Ruchinski and Ortmeyer at 9:34. Ruchinski is second on the team in scoring. They score again! The goal by Dominic Moore is second of the game. Dominic Moore, and the Rangers regain the 3-goal lead. It's 5-2.
Dominic Moore sees red and white. He goes crazy. Another goal against Montreal. Every one of his NHL points against Montreal's Canadiens. Nieminen enforced the turnover. Moore was there, took his time. Danny, the goaltender, stayed deep, so he just went up top. Nieminen forced the turnover from the captain, Koivu. And there's Moore finishing it here in Montreal. It's now 5-2 Rangers with 2 very badly needed goals.
Dominic Moore hoping Montreal will move into the Rangers division so they can play him 8 times, not 4. Wow. Moore has scored all his NHL points against the Canadiens. When he made his NHL debut, he had 3 assists in the game here. Tonight he has 2 goals here.
Remember Lundqvist 3 saves in a row on that one flurry when it was a 1-goal game. 2 of them on Dagenet.
That quiets the crowd. The Rangers coming back. Goals by Ruchin and Moore. 5-2 the score. Roosevelt in deep. And it's taken a lot of life out of the building and out of the Canadiens right now. Yager controlling the puck, able to get it to Straka, now Nylander. Starting to say Ruchinski with a 2-point game has 14 points on the season with a goal and an assist in this one. 6 goals, 8 assists. And this is 12th game. Malik with a shot blocked on the way in. And the stick was broken. And the man who blocked the shot, Jan Bulis. Roosevelt, 8.5 minutes to go in the third. Moore's goal is unassisted at 10-12. So the Rangers with 2 goals in 38 seconds to turn the game back in their favor.
And now the players who hadn't had a lot of ice time for Montreal getting on the ice now. A little more ice time.
Higgins, Plekanec, and Perezhogin. There's Plekanec moving in. Good play by Teuton to stay with him. Puck went by.
Rivet took a run at.
With a hit.
Oh man, who's that down?
That's Ruchinski.
Ruchinski. Rivet took a run at him about 30 feet. The puck was long past him, and the Rangers don't have what you call a scrappy, tough guy in their lineup. But to me, I would be taking a little run at Rivet if I were the New York Rangers. The puck will be fired around the boards, and Rivet's already started taking a run towards Ruchinski. Ruchinski never played the puck. There's the hit led by the leg of Rivet, and it caught the left leg of Ruchinski, which snapped it behind his right leg. You see the left leg snaps behind the right leg? That's a knee that caves, and to me, that should have been at least a penalty.
And
Ruchinski needed help.
He couldn't put weight on his left leg. And he has gone to the locker room with medical trainer Jim Ramsey. No call made on the play. 8:01 to go in the third period. Ruchinski, who's been playing very well. That's a big loss.
Yeah, the first time the Rangers have had a problem with an injury, I think, so far this season, right? A serious. Hossa had the chest muscle that was strained. But that looked like it could be a knee. And for Marty Ruchinski, who's really played well. Best start maybe in his NHL career. You hope he's okay.
So now Nieminen moves up to his spot with Ruchin and Ortmeyer. The Rangers with a 3-goal lead, 7:40 to go. Another long shot by Komisarek, stopped by Lundqvist. And Fedor-Tutin's got the puck.
We were told that Don Maloney, the Rangers assistant GM, is in Hartford watching that game tonight. The goal scored by Pruka, I guess, was a highlight film goal. And Montoya has been fabulous in the game, so that's good news for the Rangers and their
back-to-back
people.
nights for Montoya.
Yeah, it wasn't over. It was second period, but he had 23 shots. And for Pruka to score where he can go and really get that confidence and get more minutes, that's a great sign for the Rangers club. 7:10 to go here. Sorry.
Right. Puck was put into the Montreal bench, stopping play. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters. 2 goals in the game for Dominic Moore. How special is that? And once again, playing in Montreal, he has enjoyed it. And playing against the Canadiens has really brought out some offense in his game. He's been great as a penalty killer and fourth line center. Here's Koivu moving in. Koivu shot blocked by Strudwick. Kovalov out. Deflection in front, save made by Lundqvist. The shot by Bunyan. Zednik skated right in front of Lundqvist. And a good job by Lundqvist.
The Rangers, another play. They didn't get the puck across the blue line. Cody's got to do it here. Yeah, off the glass and out. It doesn't matter if you don't make a complete pass, but you have to just knock it out. Take the pressure off your club. Get through these last 6.5 minutes without having to be forced and run into the boards and run into the glass in your own zone.
There's Melly.
Well, he's been an excellent addition for this hockey club. He is an intelligent, smart player. Played the last couple of seasons in Vancouver after being in Carolina with the Hurricanes.
Steve Bégin fires, knocked away by Lundqvist. Looked like he lost sight of it for a moment. Now Straka. Roosevelt. Quiet arena now as the Rangers responded, and that's a good sign, John, after Montreal came at them hard here in enemy territory, a road building. Montreal coming on, the Rangers 3-goal lead cut to 1, and they answered back with 2. Perezhogin sets up Higgins, who shot it wide. That was Plekanec also on. Plekanec in the corner against Nieminen. Plekanec shoots, save by Lundqvist. Boy, he's sharp. Plekanec, good work by him. Sets up Perezhogin. Knocked away by Betts. Souray keeps it into Plekanec.
That's a blind pass, see? Montreal got it back again.
Higgins out to Komisarek. Long shot, deflects wide. And now Jason Ward able to bring it out.
You think about the Rangers. Oh, here we go. Montreal.
They turn it right back in. Plekanec, Perezhogin to the net. Pass behind him, knocked away by Poti.
Think of the Rangers responding, Sam. The rookie in goal, Lundqvist, does well. Moore scores a goal. He's a young player for the Rangers. And then on the other goal, Ortmeyer made the play to Ruchin after getting it from Ruchinski. So some of the real young players for the Rangers making a difference in a key part, a real key part of the game.
Move to Ryder. Ryder's long pass to Ribeiro.
Posa on the ice now to take Ruchinski's spot.
And now Dandino. Ribeiro sends it deep. 4 minutes to go. Third period. 5-2. Rangers leading it. Strudwick looks around. Nice play. Strudwick has been very steady, real sharp the last 2 games on defense for the Rangers.
Sure gives him some size back there. He's got a long reach. In this day and age, you need the reach.
Dagenet hits the outside of the net. They've gone off the stick of Lundqvist. Stuck in try by Ribeiro was denied. Ryder in the corner. Dagenet checked by Roosevelt. 3.5 minutes to go. Ribeiro. Strudwick stayed with him, and the pass intercepted by Nylander. Rangers get out of the zone. Kind of a dangerous pass by Nylander. Hossa drives to the net, and a save by Denis. And he holds on.
Yeah, Hossa, the former Montreal Canadian, he would love to get one here.
If you don't know it by now, Thursday night, are hockey nights in New York. Hockey night in New York presented by Panasonic this Thursday. Blue shirts inside out at 6:30. Hyundai Rangers game night at 7. Rangers at the Devils will be there at the Meadowlands at 7:30. Hockey night in New York live without Troutwig at 10:30.
Al's got the show
Hockey
at
night
10:30.
in New York.
That's great.
Love it.
Hockey night in Canada, hockey night in New York. Gotta love it. Rangers have Montreal at home Monday, Thursday in New Jersey, then Saturday at home.
An afternoon game Saturday, 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be fun.
Oh, good.
Markov, 3:10 to go, third period. Rangers with a 5-2 lead. Saku Koivu against Jaromir Jagr. Now Zednik gets a shot off. Save, the puck loose. Good job by Roosevelt on Kovalov in the crease. Long pass intended for Straka. Straka gets there and is checked by Rivet. Rivet with a dangerous move. Now it's Koivu with Kovalov. Kovalov has a goal. Fires toward the net. Went off of Straka. Kovalov and Zednik have scored here in the third. Rangers with 3 goals in the first and then 2 here in the third.
Rivet with a body check there. He's one player that's responding, taking the body. I still think it should have been a penalty on the. And they say if you don't play the puck, that you're not allowed or not supposed to be hit. Remember that happened to Lindros a couple of seasons ago when he nailed somebody at center ice and the person hadn't played the puck.
Bejan toward the net, knocked away. Boy, Lundqvist has played a terrific game. Marcel Hossa, spin around. Chucked to the boards by Sure. Dominic Moore with 2 goals in the game. 3 on the seat. Nice play by Moore, and Sure blocked the pass intended for an open Hossa. Moore was falling down and made a good play. Coming back, Hossa. Hossa driving to the net. Backhander, a save by Denis. Jose Theodore started the game, gave up 3 in the first period. And Denis replaced him to start the second. Rangers looking for their second road win of the season.
And Montreal will be 500 on home ice, right? 3-3 to 4-1 on the road. So it hasn't been overly kind to them. And they will come in, and you watch, they'll be ready to fire on Monday. And as will the Rangers. It's a good road win for the Rangers and for Lundqvist. Now will the coaches say, okay, they'll have a discussion about do they will.
Nice pass. Perejogin to the net. Oh, great poke check. What a play by Lundqvist.
Lundqvist, you think he'll play Monday?
Oh,
just
man.
a guess. Come on, tell me.
All I know is the coach says you keep going with a hot guy, but he wants to get Kevin Weeks back in there.
Yeah, who's had a good week of practice.
Yes, he has.
Worked hard.
And right now, Lundqvist is the man. Call me Hank. Or call him Hank, as Jason Moore did. Oh, man, watch this play.
I love this. Is a mature play for a goaltender. Read the play. It looked like he's in, and he was in, and just read it. Take it away. Perejogin was ready to make a play, either go high or go around him. And Lundqvist, and you don't see many young goaltenders do that. That is a perfect read of the play and a poke check. You don't see that often anymore. I like that. That's a great play.
Montreal with 40 shots on goal. Lundqvist with 38 saves. You just shrug your shoulders. Just a night's work, huh? That shot went wide by Ryder. 25 seconds to go. Rivet blocked, puck deflects over the bench. The greatest concern for the Rangers now is for Martin Ruchinski, who went off with what appeared to be a knee injury.
Now, does that mean the Rangers stay with, they have Tafe, who didn't dress. Pruka, if you need offense, could come back from Hartford and play. They play tomorrow too, right? Don't they, at the Hartford Club?
Yes.
Sunday.
Hartford
so
does play tomorrow.
The question would be, does he play tonight? Does he play tomorrow? And then does he play Monday? Or do the Rangers go with Tafe, put him back in the lineup, and maybe use Fedorov and Hossa more? They have a lot of options.
Loose puck. Dagenet shoots, hits the post.
Oh, man,
second post Canadiens have hit in the game.
Dagenet can rip the puck.
It's over. Rangers with a 5-2 win. Henrik Lundqvist, 5th win of the season. Another strong game by the Rangers rookie goalie. 2 goals in the game for Dominic Moore. Jaromir Jagr with a goal. Martin Ruchinski with a goal and an assist. And the Rangers showed some character, John, when the 3-goal lead was cut to 1 and the Canadiens were coming on. They got the 2 goals in a span of 38 seconds to put it away. Tom Rennie still questioning the referee about the hit on Ruchinski.
They're trying to, well, it's over now. Just trying to make the point. He hates to see a player lost, obviously. Lundqvist, with those 3 saves in a row during that one flurry when it was a 3-2 game, made a difference. Some of the kids, Moore, Ortmeyer, and others, made great plays in the third period to add offense. And to me, Sam, the Rangers were ready to play. Montreal wasn't. The Rangers took advantage of it. They took advantage of Theodore and a better team early. And the 3-goal lead really got them the opportunity to win this game.
Third game this season, Rangers have scored 5 goals. First time that Montreal has given up that many goals in a game. They give up 5, and the Oppenheimer Team Contributor Award goes to Dominic Moore. Oppenheimer Funds, the right way to invest. 2 goals in the game for Dominic Moore, 3 on the season, all against Montreal. All of his NHL points have been scored against the Montreal Canadiens. Following New York Rangers hockey, we go to the MSG Sports Desk with Gary Apple. He's got the Devils in Boston, the Islanders against Buffalo, and of course, post-game wrap-up on Rangers hockey. And the Metros are revving up for the MSL playoffs. Coming up on the MSG Sports Desk. We're coming back to Montreal right after this. And don't forget, Sports Desk is coming up with Gary Apple. It's presented by Toyota. Post-game wrap-up, New York Rangers, Devils in Boston, Islanders against the Sabres. What a game that is. And the Metro Stars getting ready for the MSL playoffs. And Tom Rennie after the game just moments ago going around the Rangers locker room congratulating his players, their 2nd win in a row. Well done, and well done by Dominic Moore. How about getting 2 goals in Montreal? You love playing those Canadiens, don't you?
Yeah, it's a special place to play for sure.
Dominic, tell us about yourself. You know, a couple of seasons ago, you played some with the Rangers. There was a lockout season last season. You had the chance to play in Hartford all season. Now you're here and you're really contributing. Tell us about your maturing. What it's done to you. How come you're a better player?
Well, thanks, JD, first of all. I think, last year was obviously a difficult situation for everyone. I tried to look at it as an opportunity to improve myself in all areas. Something I've worked very hard at is becoming a complete player, and that was what I was focused on last year, throughout the year, so that I'd be ready when the opportunity was there. And it's nice to be able to contribute for sure.
Dominic, what about being on the 4th line, playing a lot of penalty killing time, and then contributing offensively tonight? Where are the offensive moves? How are they blending into your game?
Well, you know what? When the opportunity is there, you take it. But, that's the kind of thing. We've been working on a lot of those sort of one-on-one driving to the net things in practice. But, I'm trying to keep it simple right now. And when the opportunity is there to go for it. But, just trying to help whenever I can for sure.
Want to talk about the 2 goals? We just showed the 2 goals. Driving to the net, you mentioned that. How about the giveaway and the quick shot?
Well, I just wanted to stay high there, be a 3rd man high to have good positioning in case they were to attack us in transition, and took away the wall, and he tried to force it through the middle and was fortunate enough to cut it off there.
Dominic, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on a great road win, and we'll see you on Monday night.
Sounds good, guys.
Dominic Moore, 2 goals in the game, 3 on the season. Rangers win it 5-2, and tonight's guest will receive a $100 gift certificate to Delmonico's. We thank Dominic Moore. A terrific effort on his part. And right now, it's time to look at the goal of the game. It's brought to you by Bud Light. Smooth and refreshing Bud Light. Great taste, great time.
Marty Ruchinski with a great play. The defender can't guard him, and then you see the pass from Ortmeyer across to Ruchin. The Rangers needed that. They were being pressed a lot. They were leading by 1 goal at the time. That goal gave them a 2-goal lead. And later, though, bad news for the Rangers. Ruchinski left with what looked like a knee injury.
Ruchinski, Ruchin, and Jágr get 3 of the goals. Dominic Moore got the other 2, and Henrik Lundqvist makes 38 saves. The Rangers beat the Canadiens 5-2. They'll play Monday night at Madison Square Garden on OLN. Our next game on MSG Network is Thursday night when it's hockey night in New York. The Rangers will be at New Jersey. The Rangers and the Devils here on MSG Network at 7:30, preceded by Rangers Game Night. Coming up next, it's the MSG Sports Desk presented by Toyota with Gary Apple. They'll look at the full day of sports, and then at 10 o'clock, it's the Boomer Esiason Show. This is a real good show with Joe Torre and Mark Brunell. You don't want to miss that. Glad you joined us. Our producer, as always, the great Joe Whalen. Our director, the inimitable Bob Lewis. He never makes a mistake. Associate director is Jeff Strauss, and our graphics coordinator is Steve Monco Napolitani. For John Davidson, this is Sam Rosen. Thanks for being with us.